Yo, welcome back to the channel, everybody. What's going on today? In this video, I want to talk about Mitsuki. What if Mitsuki is an Otsutsuki? I think we're gonna find out in the next few chapters, most likely next chapter, if Mitsuki is really an Otsutsuki, especially if Mitsuki goes to see Ida. Now, what will happen is that if Mitsuki goes to see Ida and her powers don't work on Mitsuki, then we can say that Mitsuki is confirmed an Otsutsuki, or he possesses the DNA of an Otsutsuki. Because I think the idea is that even if the body is Otsutsukified, it still cannot fall for Ida's powers. Though that is just a theory till Kawaki actually comes into the picture and talks to Ida. Because Ida said she wants to have a romance with Kawaki, but Kawaki's only 80% Otsutsuki. He's not full 100%, unlike Boruto. So we're not sure if her powers will work on Kawaki yet until he comes to her. So if that rule can be applied to Mitsuki, that means Mitsuki is probably half Otsutsuki, since Mitsuki looks really similar to toneri. And there has to be a special connection between toneri, Boruto, and Mitsuki. Since toneri is the one who met Boruto and warned him and talked to him about the jougan, that means that toneri wants to watch Boruto and help him. Now this is the same rule with Mitsuki. Mitsuki is basically a guardian for Boruto. He's overwatching Boruto in case anything happens to him. This goes to the Deepa arc, where Mitsuki actually transformed into his sage mode to protect Boruto and Sarada. He did not want them to die. So I think if push comes to shove, Mitsuki will go out of his way to save Boruto. And it's been confirmed in this latest chapter that Mitsuki says he'll do anything for Boruto, and he says he doesn't know what he would do to the person who hurts Boruto. So Mitsuki is a guardian for Boruto, and I think Mitsuki has been given the role from Orochimaru. There has to be a connection between Orochimaru and toneri. He knows the Otsutsukis are a threat, so he's made Mitsuki using organic material rather than inorganic like Kawaki, so that Mitsuki can be prepared for an Otsutsuki level threat. So Mitsuki being made by organic material, this could be a hint that Mitsuki has actually been modified to handle the Otsutsuki powers, since we know that the Otsutsukis can only go on a suitable vessel, aka Ishiki on Kawaki and Momoshiki on Boruto. So it could mean that his body's been modified to handle toneri's Otsutsuki powers, which is why I think the forms look really similar to each other. But because Mitsuki is not 100% compatible with the Otsutsuki powers, it explains why his body gets hurt when he uses his sage mode. So Mitsuki is most likely half Otsutsuki like Kawaki and Boruto. Though those two are almost full, Mitsuki is like half and half. And if Mitsuki is an Otsutsuki and he has that power, he's ready to swing hands at anybody. And this could go back to the Momoshiki arc. There's a reason why Mitsuki was about to swing hands at Momoshiki when he saw Boruto in trouble. He said, I'm gonna have to use this power. He was scared that if people seen him use that power, he won't be able to live in the village anymore. And I think that power resembles toneri and resembles an Otsutsuki. So if Naruto, Sakura, Hinata, all of them saw that form, they would question to themselves on why that form looks similar to toneri. And that could explain why Mitsuki says he has to leave the village. On top of that, in that scene when Mitsuki decides to use his sage mode, Urashiki comes and he takes away Mitsuki's chakra. He says, this is a dangerous power and I won't let you use it. This dangerous power, aka toneri's powers, aka Otsutsuki powers. That means Mitsuki's sage mode powers are hella strong, especially if Urashiki deems them a threat. And if Mitsuki was about to throw hands at Momoshiki, who is a god level, you could tell his powers are OP. And everybody in the Naruto verse who has godlike powers, they all have Otsutsuki chakra or DNA. Naruto and Sasuke had Ashura and Indra, aka Hagoromo's power. Boruto and Kawaki both have pure Otsutsuki powers. So it's possible Mitsuki's powers are actually toneri's powers then. So I think Mitsuki is actually an Otsutsuki, and we're gonna find out in the next chapter or maybe the chapter after that if Ida's powers work on Mitsuki. If they don't, then we know for sure this guy's an Otsutsuki, and that means toneri is in the manga somewhere. Though we don't know when he's gonna appear, but he's gonna have to appear around the time the jougan appears. There has to be some sort of correlation with these things. So let me know what you guys think of this theory. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos to come.